time no day.
BBI and temper. Time no deal. I say the panny time in this shop. Time no deal. So we have to be away, Diana. So the get kind and intention. Time no day. That is our message of motivation. And I'll pay quickly. Then go check it. What I know for the next 24 hours. For send a GMET kind of quickly no he today that's whom or buy Ashanti 11% a craft 4%. If the advice is that a big young could be a nose mask, especially omomo asthma a big ya and co omission nose mask no because in future our system no respiratory diseases are not ding. It's that is the information and GMET for the mamo and that is our weather update for the next 24 hours. Ghanaians sit down with the to pay. Interesting yet here.
For Sikasam no figures said the Bank of Ghana the Abraham no pay any. Usha said the last week no near Konua na etia sapepepe and a knee. Now what you for fire besha say etia pound sterling US dollar euro Canadian dollar and Chinese RMB no the be a jinjina and a pepe according to Bank of Ghana. Yesum na yedisiwa dani hu yakoba baba isa is standing by or the sports and pay the ebe twice.
Awusia anopay yamwate na yamwakwaba ye du no a good nsem breakfast sports anopay yabeka na said yese ene said fata Ghana Premier League second round no etwaso over the weekend across so folk dinkunim Asante Kotoko edinkugo brekum Chelsea game no say and a results any table ye the honsem ebeba highlight outdoor ye the becho across so folk Obakari Watara a coach what in Sembia Tuja David Marvin Oklu a assistant coach Emma Asante Kotoko our Pando the ansem and the Tuja after the game Nina Sema Edeba and Anopay Ewo Liverpool Asye Amaje Carabao Cup 2023-2024 Enra almost Chelsea highlights and the reactions outdoor Obashe na watibi and Anopay sports lawyer nie the only sports lawyer in Ghana football Ghana Premier League fixes a buyer Enra games a shall on Saturday na across of folk Enra when we 18 kunima say ena results no ekoye Heart of Lions eseba kwa Asante Kotoko entime ante Heart of Folk eshemensa Red Tamale United and so entime ante e can be Accra Lions womo ene mediama game no e postponed enyina nim say mediama ginamo ema Ghana the CAF Champions League Nations FC Dreams so mpenimfo to share that Enra Nations Dreams FC etin kudim Confederation Cup no Dreams common papa Go Stars Eshemiensa Brekum Chelsea taken back on Dance Park Bechem United tifie Nana Fosuji abo Park Emma Insuatremai Economo Ekabako a womo entime anti bofakwata no etrafie Accra Great Olympics esom ekabako Karela Eshemieno Emma Lagos Cities entime anti ekanbi ena edwada enti Monday football no Edwana Stars and Samates ebebo Sajefo Nana Ajamadu Park say ena table no etie Samates womo about 17 matches 32 points and war Edwana Stars about 17 matches with 30 points in Suachamai etoso miensa with 30 points Asante Koroko abatoso and 9 one more 29 points Nations FC about 17 matches or 27 points Brekum Chelsea toso nsia 27 points Bechem United etoso and so 26 points Mediama etoso and 25 points Heart of Folk etoso and Kron one more 24 points Great Olympics etoso edu one so about 24 points Dreams FC toso dum 22 points and a Go Stars enra omutin kudim dumiensa with 21 points niema enkoye emfa ema womom yebekona fe yahwe highlight Asante Kotoko and afe Heart of Lions Accra so folk gamer enra omubutia Red Tamale United no highlight etwaso
Stars of Africa shine at the Africa Cup of Nations in
Kumase Asante Kotoko assistant coach David Marvin Oklu na suye ose Kotoko create chances nemum omantivi amfan to atena nemum referees no I say am peja omodimbom e Ghana if policy ball no e be kon anymore.
I think I can't take anything away from them. They played very well. They were very determined and they got.
I've been coaching Coach Basil Hayford NHM say a historic victory. Erefi on afe ahwa Accra so folk enra omutin kunim over Red Tamale Red Tamale United coach or say amam prepare ye and what Baka Watara a coach Emma Accra so focus and Mantiano a bomodi papa.
I think that in terms of preparation we are not there. We just started 3 days ago and coming into the game, so definitely you should expect these results. Yes, when you are not physically fit, you don't expect any results apart from this one. Yes, we'll go back and then review what has happened and see how we clear.
We play against RTU. It's a wonderful team, but the boys of Asofo do well. That's one of the 5 things I asked them to do, to press, to get the ball and play well. But it's not easy. I think for the future, he can do better than that. For this game, I'm satisfied. For this game, I'm happy for them because that's the things I tell them to do. He do it well. We scored 3 goals. I don't have any commenting to say again. I just congratulate them and I congratulate all the fans of us.
Enra ewo Wembley Stadium Chelsea and Liverpool. Unim say regulation time no 90 plus additional minutes a nil. Name 118th minute and a Virgil van Dijk in a winner. Emma Liverpool omoje EFL Cup. C Sports lawyer ni ye dan ho aba ye ba Kwesi Parker Wilson and his sister Akua the worker tanaba na kanyina omde betos.
kakra February bosome no na wotwe twato e na yewura no na January na ka se be yetente na so February na ya wa a change January no bra oni ya January we ko de paka so ne me ya February ne wa ase yenya February
I'm telling you
a pro month
I was say and na me ka cho bi say February the month of February no that's a quiet tin bi ama no ya de pa
January no more the plant and the farmer.
February just said
LPA nti ebeko 29 and normally 28 and more
February no pa just a current as ye ni kapre na muziampo and some ahodo a etoja e wo na wo kata ni mu and the braso a ye de ebremo me di ni ma me frame poma crunchy MFK for short said the Kwesi Parker Wilson wone Akua Asieduaa omodi kan atena se na ebeko omo nchen na ye de nsem na banuanom se mo ye
nyame adom
ye de nyame ase papa me ho de na ma me kanfo enra me hu TV so na blinke papa oh you were looking so flashy oh
we can say like seriously
yeah you can't hear you can't hear thumbs up no we see for some na bama ye for daily graphic and share truth and accuracy every day so doctor say ya educhum odaha Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, doctors to doctors, equal to doctors. Omufoni da anabana headline was the 2024 presidential election. Who partners Dr. Bawumia? There's a doctor for Nina no more infoni guhase a yeshe. Do abaya franka tufo be de chire dia mama mpani be de chira. Wo tu franka dia ma MPP amanyoko nti foni mienu wei emu baako e na omususu say Ombenya said the brand na ohwe mensani fa so one more pull out on ICGC 40th anniversary celebration and also ewo nkrata ni finfin to matchro inside but man fa page na ma I'll keep my promises Mahama page 17 and same way woman pani dada John Dramani Mahama wono sutu frank adia ma NDC amanyoko no sremu say jata wo se bohye bia say wo ba no wo ba betena kwanwa so a obedi bohye ni nyina so ebi 24-hour economy or di ba ni ade nti no wono so ne dia waka ewo honom no na akopie mu ewo Asante Achem North Agogo hini please for Salt FM. NCA closes 4 stations in Boko and ye enche bia and a National Communications Authority. Wamudi credo ekwato Salt FM mu ewo Agogo. Na Agogo hini ene pacho se wamunhwe na wamumrambe bie na no na NCA fo nso so akwa akopie mu oboko a stations ahodo be se 9 yeso makwa keka nsem bia ene mpanimfo nhye ye bobra asumdwe no nti ukototo eja edigu niema mu saa na eha adwenti omakwa akwoto stations 9 mu ewo boko na wedi Agogo hene ene pacho se Salt FM na che na munyena mu mebie page 13 ena nsem na wo Daily Graphic Panuvo.
I say again not ka no o se den ko bia no odi.
Because I was saying shell man. Every morning. Keep it na 2024 presidential election na ehun komo no say na me so mo ya ma aro na Kwesi nipa we mienu so. Enim so no ya shortlist o mo say so den yo. Say you mu say ko benkuma na say ko nifa. Na so ni nyina mu no Uti MPP for any politicians na ya around Dr. Bawumia o ma sem o dodo na ka ne se running mate ni de eba Santi region
okay
no de eba na baby kura aro na eto akono ehonum na ada ne yi kakra ye hu nti according to mo hyehyeye no e wo so de nyoma bi ko che na eke no o de list ko then wa convincing penny for why he is speaking nipa crop person o pikin no mo so ati then no ma support no na chese o de abanti ye na ye wa twen ye timi awe ho ne ntumi nka no potin se
chinchina e twan
bentin no de na eba nti ya wa o de ba ye de nim ye so beka
yeah
ana ICGC de no Kwesi oni bibi wo ho I'm so be 40 years
I don't mean pull out no more
I'm say 84 ne ba ye me kai se be yi ni omu di omu it's a 30th anniversary, it's a 35th anniversary.
Okay.
I mean, something Kwesi mamento mawe.
It's media from the grapevine. I have a kind of deep throat sources. I say, Napo.
Okay.
In fact, according to source, 80%.
That's a comfortable lead.
Comfortable lead crowd. 80%. So one on a bear animating. It would take some miracle be a fan. But so far, dear, then come on, Martin, or more mobile, me and no more didn't come on. And actually say they are pushing himself on fan.
Okay.
Tinapo and the bay and running in the mix. Of course, if you more disagree there, but don't now want Kennedy. They want him to pick him as a running mate. It's in Napo, me assure say by middle of March there. We are told about me at the Edineba. By middle of March there. Napo and a Benin. And I will see a body about to be any so. They were about to be any so. The only thing is, more Menshia South.
Napo constituency.
Napo
primary so from.
So more Menshia South no. The pacho more lazy Mubutini. Because there's going to be an election. Primary so exactly. So, but say Napo Omiyine dia obviously be vacant.
And of
course, I'm say the
now delegates back. Osi ni dwagui sika wenya e wakoto fridges deep freezer akese mienu afa niema be 15,000 aside fridges mienu no e dey go the shop mu.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Delegates no mu didi pa.
The delegates they are not happy when party neka say we go on the post and the boy no money injo.
Yeah. Me delegates.
We are delegates. But I'm come Muhammad dey be. Mami two okay me to the phone. I'm very pain check but mami can say on susun shebon. Don. Me dey me can have me. Na na don't I am very careful these days. Because me one person another. Member constituency be 1 million one thing. I protect the public purse $1
million each constituency.
Thank you. Thank you. The tenor Stekabeka catch me say every some year 1 million one constituency. No onye bida. I want share constituency. Onye bida. That's the question. Then again it's here. Ghana beyond what I'm trying to say is the Sabosh of Kikanina win the show to John Mahama. On taking a cue,
especially when he has just 4 years.
Exactly. On taking cue from the Nado. No Jai Bosch will do no ocean. Because you're recording that to and you're not dumb. That's what we know about your batch. So
once a month, to me for 4 years, and you be a woman anymore.
Well,
they said, Mahama, and they said, 4 years, nothing over start here. Now I said, you did kind of Baba to us.
Instead of digging around to us, I know my cousin.
And then I want to us about that so. Now for front everybody.
And that's a very good question.
And only be a question.
Yes, all that was the when we enter to
ask.
Now, what's the problem among you? Because at the end of the day, Ghana for the said,
yeah, hold accountable. I was here for you to answer the Ghanaian Times, the most authoritative newspaper, which had a banner headline: Partner states to tackle socioeconomic problems. President tasks Christian community and also a futu our dema nananom and empanifo eda Christosom Akua Asieduaa no or any Christopher nyina wa say wo monka mom said e be ya niam ahodo bi a enkoso yie wo mai mu aye ohaw no ye betimi etu ase na president delivers sooner tomorrow State of Nations address. I think said when e be di atwa to e wo ne term na adwuma ye nyina mu a wo de be ba wie ye na yenhwe nifa so ho no NDC to establish $50 million fintech growth fund to support digital economy. Ex-President Mahama and also Edda Ghanaian Times enimu ho no ma wo ba betwe sika bi ato ho a ye de be boa digital economy abɛ for sem ene de keka kan ho. Alan takes campaign to markets as he sells GTP to traders in Accra and also e will pay 10 campaign no Alan Chemati ni abre papa we fi ase ntem e burusu se de be na ni be kokko na we de nto abo no kopie mo nkran bumpuni mantem ene GTP yeso gibi gu ne nsa so na odi bi agu di ti so na wakoto na bi gu n'achi na wa chest na bi gu ne bo ni nyina na oton e wo ho no ma ye ne campaign strategies ni mu ba ko na Akua Asieduaa appeals to communications minister and NCA to reopen Salt FM ni nyina ye nsem a ye di kan aka Salt FM na Akua Asieduaa agogo hene e pa chew sem panifo nhwe na wo monsan mebie the Ghanaian Times panifo
omamprenasma wo kan die say Christian community no among partner no tackle socioeconomic problem. I think they're already doing that. We should mission schools at all.
Yeah.
We should hospitals or Messi. I think they are doing very well. Roman for the kind, press before a movie, a piano press BC, the schools on war, hospitals on war, the boy or mine. So I think they're already doing that. Meaning said, yeah. So I said, community ma abandon this card and I mean. If
you're at the Church of Pentecost,
and I make it. Thank you, Church of Pentecost. Thank you. These are all part of socioeconomic problems. The Christian community is helping the state and the government. But my name said, your man penny. If your percentage said your mobile for any year, will be at 10%. What's up? Say, watching it. It is a one of Kadia. I don't know.
Now, say, I no contemplate. Sorry for current attacks.
And
now, sorry, the dear no more tongue. It is more identify or more tongue. Why it is, and or your kind of why it is, one to toss and the man is yes, now for praise be new Roman or one more moon. And one of the boss or no Brian, she two San Quajide.
Exactly. I think the Christian community are already doing that.
Okay.
Mentioning Kaka Kramwa, Yasha, the Kwesi Kenya, who General Assembly, or praise be more. Omushia, Omu Kasem, same as Catholic Bishops' Conference, you know, almost so I no do drum papa. Timinim the Aka, Omunya, maybe I need a good
10% from the churches.
Said a me a bounty. Okay. Christian community, as a president, as someone, okay, say. Boshana on Susuma Ghana for na manage you expectations. Yes, Ghana for the better in a co. As I be a Jumana who copy the Obesu and I know I'm a so.
Mamen Alan Yeno Kitwebi. Alan, what saying honor? In fact, even me. Because of the same. But my follow no for some time. And I think say or demo should say campaign. So making an impact in it. Yes. Because I'm sure the campaign strategy, as against some other candidates, we are almost said cancer. To them, but Alan is trying to make an effort. Or here to make people know that you're serious.
Relevant.
Or you're relevant. Yeah, and I think we should commend him for doing that.
Then but why they are the Okoton, and to one from Pomaso Okoton. Also, so be tonto secret, no Makwina, tomatoes, wood and chain. Now, so we be Toman for into money. No, we no be Cabanqua, no,
but they said the GTP, the Great Financial Plan, the GTP, and no church with the actual California. Aha, Joe. I was young for to also delegate near their corner in Pennyform, yes, a cuckoo down for partner, a much of warmer. Rumble stars where we are some more day. How was some more day? No, David, only a pet. The only difference is that in their castle you are, Makoye. Isle going to call. No, my dear Bantam to call. Sanity, bomb your pet. Isle going to Bantam, the main children one. I say, what's going to about form talk. Thank you. And one, no, and one, don't be a pet. To a Isle going Castle. I was a delegate. I'm not going to appointed senior presidential advisor, and also has say in say ye free one money aside na ba baby for na banner headline page 3 and answer me wa kukudam for eda animu na o say Akufo-Addo names caretaker ministers no so won no suspend sanctions against Guinea, Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso. Tinubu ono any Nigeria mampani a ono so de afutuo we ema ECOWAS mpani for na 24-hour economy remains best strategy. Mahama page 6.
Nada no mdo muni abema ya beshemu.
Agoshe vivo. Say caretaker ministers dey
I say caretaker ministers.
Na so we mu mi enu kwado omo ye
ministers that.
Enti papa na papa so person wey greater crab minister. Enti which of them na caretaker now the
picture. Omo
de omo ba mu akire ya.
Omo ni ombe mu akire na omo nyan convert no.
Da ko am.
So they are managing their ministries for now until say Omabe take you over.
Okay.
To say okay that kwa money legal hassle. Some converting. Ndomi nyan converting there. We mu na omampeni eyi omo say omo manage the ministries no. And sana omo ba the certain ministers na.
Na ni we akwaya abna kokko na fiashas dey.
Wo,
That's a Kwesi Kraja lawyer.
Oh, I'm not going to defend them. No, Miss Smith,
Mamora. So now ya de kaswani is legon semna si ha na ya de dia cat was Ghana to send eba me de mame frame poma crunche from MFK for short to social media no so a na do adwenkyira to ho nom na wa share mo bi so enya bia hwe yes.
Ebusiafo yi mamu nyina chi mama kwa bagana te sen ebreso enano pay baby edi eni chire ye ko otimantamu oti region Nkwanta South municipality omanfo ewo kura ye friend se Nkwanta pasa ya eno Nkwanta South ho wo mo e chire se asetene mu eya akwan asey amene yi mfuturo no wo sisa de bop powder kura eyeye teacher ni ba kwa ni di nkomo so afiase Mr. Mwakwata woso wo ye ne transfer ho adwuma ono ana ye so obekọ akọkyira de ne nso ne nneema akọ no wo san akọ okoni nchi kura asetene mo ye den ubedwade awie eyi atade wo wodropu mu ato so ahye wodi bedru school mu na ase ye de watete fom ase so mu twen wo fa fom e na ade bedru school ho ama nneema nko yie kura emfa ma wo mo na no nti wotu anamon na wo mo aye sa de ne ho adwuma wonam so ede ho asem edi atudwa na kane minister Amwakwata de behye wonbo se obeye kwan no nanso wanfa ko ta ba kokora mesoso ene ne waje dwuma na to a ode ekro enti amasetena aye den edi ama won papa Abdulrazak won nsemi nchiremu ode ntoaye so
Nkwanta kwan no aye Nkwanta afiwe Sempanifo na anye o mani ambehwe ekwan no amaya enso nya ntompo ni o ana kas no ntimi mfa ho efiemu ana kas fa efiemu na moto fa abobobobo ambilimum kola nan ebubububu bia nan yentimi ze ya block kwan no nyina ekwan no enyenyenyenyenyenyenyenyenyenye se o mam fo mani ambehwe kwan no a afiwe 2024 abato no Nkwanta fo onipa ba ko le nto da ema amampani bi endi omo be ko paza hana omo fa MP4 fa minister for fa DS for fa mpacho yesram Nkwanta fo akra fo na asempani fo no nyina ya pa omo cho so mo be hwe kwan mayo na nya sa afiwe aba no eto no entwa yiye kura maye ewa ha ntoko bi ebesi wa no na omo man nsuo to a gas ehwe aha no gas ahwe o nsuo nya nto ya mpu gas no hwe nsuo nya nto ya ehwe na nsuo beto ya afiwe asrant bi aba Nkwanta na enya asanketo enya Nkwanta ha nko edi ko kabra kura
ekwan we de we kwa na ha hande in fact enko yiye kura se nsuo to kura ndimi zikas ni me prepare de bre omunya kwa ya de ensi we de ya baba no so pa so ntuna no nshon Nkwanta no nshon mai committee junction ya wo sha hanyina nya yizo moto supra problem ma so me pa samtazi ya mane kwa nsa na mo pa se pa ba no so pa so ntuna no nshon wa ha Nkwanta no nshon na onye bi anza mai wa nya sa ai mbo ayo kra wa abendara ba no abedada na ya to ba nse hunu hwe wo say mpunto bi e wo ba wa kwa no so nto we de pa ba no to pa say we de on tuna no on hwe nkonta na omuntu me kwa no krana no won me dasi.
Here are very enormous. Even with this small car, I can't pass through here. I have to go and maneuver through people's houses and then go and cross the other side. And it makes movement very unbearable. If you are also not careful and the tank gets stuck, that means that you can get damaged and have problems. So even the dust here is very unbearable. It gives us a lot of sicknesses around here. So for the problems, uncountable. And make a teacher going to school, if not I'm using a car, moving from here just to Kwesi is very difficult. By the time you get there, then you are very dirty, and the students see you in different way. So it makes my work here, my staying here at Kwanta very difficult. And because of this, I'm working to see if I can even get a transfer.
Ekwan asemo se mobisa ye ekwan bi a aye death trap amaye wa hanum since 2016 yewra awanya na baby call most edima contract odima contract ye twen so na enya ni da so se ekwan ombaye ekwan amaye nanso ya twen so saa na nyankopon so abeto no nsa afre yewra most na yewra John Dramani Mahama abeto aso nyina na ono so my assurance obeto ekwan no so yan hu hwe na 2020 na fancy 2020 muna omobeye sa gatesi eto ho ma yen MPP party eba omoso beto aso na ombeye gatesi eto ho ma yen from there no assurance no an omoma yen se kwan no omobeye it is ekwan no adane death trap kesi pa ema yen amafo hwehwe wa hanum ebi bra ewu ewo ekwan yi so enye ayi efadi agrokra cars bebri hwehwe wa ha enye easy ekwan emayen problem kesipa enti ye best friend empenifo sa mutie a mobabua yen se ekwan yi mo animu ya because we are either when you kitua bi beto sesi a car bi ntimi nko moto ntimi nko ni pampo ntimi nante ti ye best friend empenifo se omo ba bebua yen se ekwan yi animu ha ya omo ntimi mfa ko ta kranto so a omo betwe so na omo fa abo ngu so se na ya nsuo to a free hanum ekopasa aduane e free hoko akra enye easy nti ebe Israel pinfo so mbeboa yen ewo kwan so se yen so ebeboa yen ewo area ha that's
kwan every ha akoboliga and fantasaf any pasada manko kwai it is the west road sakwa ye dia ma contract abai ba e akwenaka and fantada my road ye dia ma contract oba ye abepam nkrofo ekwanaka ayi Salifu Bontibo Pusuku Doniasi road yedi ma aban no anu so ba ye wapam nkrofo no aka ye wo feeder roads no mo keche bi Alopacha Disongo road ye kwan asai election ba ye 2020 answer be ko abato no omudi machines e be si kwan no ye voters e wo kro no e di daada ye nkrofo say omudi per vote ye to abama yo mu ye ma abandon e kwan no ko na fa empanta carry power kwan asay potential tobre dentimi ko bridges na akufo do aye still bridges kran abubu atomu a wontimi move freely from one place to another and when kire wudu ayi Akua junction to Kabiti kwan you see manpower and you ko ye kwan no and when kire kwan ahoro bebre wo ho kire kwan ya na makufo do nembo de ye anya nembo ye kan ye kika embre no busumu bako enche yebe bumu akonta ni ewa ya mai no so se odi na aba ni ba omia no ss wo se esa mo mandate ye enkwanta saf yebe tu ye hofu anu akire uhia basabasa yo eba nkwanta saa asem ekodu mpanyifo ekodu the floor of parliament the floor of parliament interior minister promise here so we set up committee no one be nkwanta se na dia asumdua ba basing the MI basing the for nkwanta sap about 5 o'clock you see enda yen 6 o'clock and next morning idea or how any of brebre ono the interior minister saka kire say onim na mofo kasa na omo aba behwe boa obudi be boa ye won kwanta sap ani akande ni aduane ni de kika ho e say aye say yentini nkwafo yentini nge duma bia te wo say na mofo emra emfa support bre nkwafo omo promise here basing them ye hunu yen nyina ye tu ya mfo say na akufo do na pa say yenda 3 o'clock ra ye beda we say yenda 2 o'clock ra ye beda ye tu ya mfo e ye say so omo ki omo abusi ahun le be pri so fa fa ni ye fa mu say e won kwanta safa ye be tu ya mfo.
Come by 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Ano emunsamo na da monimo no na ano eden papa ye kwa homa so na ye ne ensem twani na o chinsem ni nyina de bra ye no atwetwe nkoma ma watu mu enkyene na wacheche se de niam ni so etie e de ache Abdulrazak salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam madam.
Pasa kwan yi de ano eden o
seriously
e kwan ne so bypass nke etumi gusu a nka ye kwan kese pa o hawo no emunsem bi ne sen aban be ne beye ni sei e na aban be no ba ya wayi nani a eda so ti sei a
yo mame wo hwe eye ekwan a ye ka ho asem ya mekase eye ewa Eastern Corridor Road no so efe ya Accra ebesin ko eye Upper West ahana cars ne bebre na efa especially one a olodi eye niema akese no eye big trucks no aha na omunyina efa na wo hwe sa kwan a ye ka ho asem ya mefa ne say eye from 2012 mills mampeni kan mampeni emreso na mefa ne say jumai omo nkakra but wo hwe sa time na nyina ebepim sam na me no ekase ya na say before former president John Dramani Mahama mpo be fra konye so a na won guso a oye kwan yi omo create gates wo hwe feeling so omo feel ekwan no fefefe kama MPP aben eba so na awon say contractor no eda so ewo kwan so a o feel your friends ekwan no but abegro mrebi no omo aja ekwan no kra omo ense ye hwemfa makasi bebre na ehwe kwan so nkofo famu ehwiri won kwa ewe esa kwan a ye kan ho atemi sanso na this side of the country na meka say akuafo na na ewa ha say bebre edo bayure benchi abro ene emu nti won road say a omunyina edi won adi enu baye no edi kwa Accra kasi bebre na entimi nko card betimi atake ha from maybe 1 month krampo no da so ha because ekwan no enya ontimi enko chance na ba ko enya accident e block road na chese omundo ntimi ensembio na wo hwe kan no yi ekwan no mpo a opebre ya ewo mu yi otimi nsi mfuturu no agi kwan no nyina so chance na wo ye motorbike na wan hwe ya before ba ko do ba bia wo ko no na wanya eye problem because mfuturu na ewo kwan no so no enya mfuturu kitwa na wo check nsuto brand so a nsuto brand ye cars ntimi nko na mu krampo last year no busy for a delay or more papers because cars ni be attack car bia entimi ntwam biom enti ba ko block road atan ekwan bia any obiom bebre na so every time no so mo divert ekwan no efa man for fie ma accident bebre na esi man for fie because but to ride there any cars nketwa na ebi mu enya ntboatie enti o mo di fanko for ma so e wo fie sa enti we share effect of this ekwan na ye kan wa say Rebecca say ha amanfo na owo ahaye pa because we check here how to true na ewa ha no from Nkwanta to Pata road no kwan no enye kwan de enye kra ofebrei na meka say epokakra mfuturo ni de amanfo efa musa because modern me enstake but we check a dream so to brand so bi to ba ko pe a de have a brain na de bra amanfo na owo ha say
I see na me bisa say ede epa na akoba enunti de obetwa akwan ne so agya ne ho asi na aban kro na aban otiso so ba ye onka ho hwe oriro ma yi covet yi gata kra hye ne kama ya de aka ne se ye begu so na nneɛma nyinaa akɔ n'anim ɛdeɛ na esi kwan assembly ne sɛ ɔmo problem or how bɛɛ paa na ɛwɔ hɔ
yo maame wohwɛ yɛ found mɛka sɛ 2 years ni a yɛ gu so ɛka ɛkwan asɛm wo check here contractor na ɔwɔ site no last time yɛ meeting no yɛ ne share yɛ ɔkasa but ɔse ɔnkasa bebree ne na ɔbɛka kyerɛ sɛ abɛn na ɔde contract ne maa no abɛn no ɛde ne ka ɛyɛ MPP abɛn no a ɔmo baa so no ɔmo ɛde ne ka ɛka bi wɔ hɔ a yɛ sɛ ɔmo ntua no ɔmo antua enti wo check wokɔ wofɛ kwan no so no before ɔbɛduru pasa no bon si ɔmo HPC ɔmo asɛn ne bebree kura mpo agu hɔ no ɔmo machines ebi ɛda so gu hɔ no machines na ebi kura mpo ɛwɔ site hɔ no ma arase a asɛsɛ ɛda so si hɔ no because ɔmo so ɛntimi fa machines na nkɔ mɛkɔ a scanner ɛsɛ ɔnte ɔmo no ɔnte ɔmo enti ne nyinaa nam so se na ɔmo de ntimi ɛnyɛ kwan no biom ɛna machines nso ɔmo de mfa nkɔ until they clear their distance ɔmo clear ɔmo a ɛna ɔmo betimi ayɛ bibi afa ho enti wo check a mɛka se ɔhaw na ɛda amanfo no so no mɛka se aban no so ɛne mu bi enti we die mpanifo we na ɛyɛ se amanfo na ɔwɔ hanom no ɔmo de subo no bebree na ɛbɔ ɛyɛ amanyufo no ɔmo kyerɛ a ɔmo ɛdada ɔmo because wo check sɛ obi eti ha se na wɔto abamma na wɔbɛgya ne saa a won genda wani mpo ɛncheck hwɛ ɔhaw na ɔfa mu na sample a yɛn sɛntwerɛfoɔ no yɛbɛfa mu se sɛ ɛkɔyɛ ɛho story a na ɔmo pinpoint because ɔmo check hwɛ se after all yɛkɔ akɔkan yɛso yɛmfa nkɔ na wo check hwɛ so a nka ɛnyɛ yɛ adwuma na yɛsi yɛbɛyɛ akwan ɛdeɛ ne se yɛnkɔka but wo check a nea ɛwɔ mu yi no amanfoɔ no bebree na ani abere nti interviews korampo kɔ na wɔanyɛ careful a wobɛgye buru before wabɛfie
na wo ne MC di nkɔmɔ a ene nananom ekwan we de so sa nananom betimi abamu bi sikasam na ye ohaw no ahu problem ne ye sikasam
yo we check municipal assembly kasi Kwanta South and Kwanta North municipal assemblies no won ekira friends ekwan no esunsini omo because we check omo fan na omo enya na entimi enye sa kwan no enti project bi so aban edi ninsa atoso a ote oye enti omo dan timi enye hwemfa ho so omo ate result after honum enti so omo kase omo bepaje omo mpo a omo ahonde dan timi enye enti ne omo ekwe no
na moko feedback ni yesen assurance na no mo da so ade ma wo mo munya botere ye be ye munya botere san se afi election year sa kwan ya na politicians ne be fa so akoye campaign we nye ekwan ya ada ho the last 8 years me assure say quote akra yen fa bi mu so da na ye kwan kase enso yes say enka wo se ye ho adwuma na mkasa kase a wo se fa so nenti amanyofo no ne omanfo no enkita hodie no ekoyie e won potem ho ana
yo mame o check o ti region ha make say mesemeje for on ha nyina NDC for na o check na MPP for na on say district chief executive na municipal districts no almost MPP for no akwa correct say omo kasa no sisisu omo like omo mfa adwemba akon we check friends Kwanta South Masebejani nsem na odi tu dwa no ono o kire a NDC for na yese omo mfa so bo na embo omo because ono okwa parliament a okai kwan no ho asem na yewra former minister amakwata o kire a obeye kwan no before even kwan 2024 aba but wan ho hwehwe wan nsem bia na nsem nyina okai no emu ba ko pempo ambam enti wo check rules na ewo ha se na akwakwa ese wo mu aye wani aja your friends say rules no na wo your friends municipal chief executive so omuso ekira omuso aban anim ekwan no so obeye ta na promises no omo ema nti ebeka say how ankasa no your problem na ne say wo NDC Masebejo for na MPP we no nti akwakwa say mponsidwuma ewo ha se no bibia ebeye bia na ekoslow ema eye wana owa ha se
I see Razak edu besi ani agya umuna adwuma na den na so be ne den koso adi de eche nanti eche de besi bia no ma yaso atibi ebusuafo yensem training Abdul Razak otom krafri oti region e de breye oti pasa ekwan ene yehu ne se emfuturo aye ne sana ka kuma bi esi machi mu enche ensuo besi ebefi ase sane fom wensuo ne gusu emfuturo ni na beda ne ateche a eno so be maka akobedi be yo haw papa esan se sateche no ekoye tro ne koye clay ni bia wo ka ni siso ana epa oboso na epa na eno so makwantu akoye den ho so ne kwan ya efiri ana afofo mu ofra ompotem ho e de comment fi amanyofo ni ntom ni nkohwe na omunye bibi emfa ho ebusuafo ye de mu besia me sorry ama PSA lad the health and lifestyle abeto amoso me din de Akua Asieduaa Christ asumdwe enka mo nyina.
Memamuna che Baruhata Adonai Eloheinu Melacha Olam Enshranka okunkruni asafo Awurade obade no ene eye juada eye na otwo foforo eda foforo Awurade wa ye biemfa na seda ema no midin edi PSA ladi ye the health and lifestyle ebro anopain alcohol ensa ebi frɛ no keka bi kire wase VC10 ye bodidi ene ne ye keka ho na sade etie no ye wo nsunsuanso a ehu pa ayewo ensanom achi unom nsunsuanso ehu pa betimi afrim aba ye ne sport stroke fast for ebedi enkomo enano pay Mr. Camilo Ewaha wono na ye president Emma sport stroke fast owaha no mo ena afei eye Mr. Opon Ebenezer wa department of training wa ye deputy training officer yes Emma Sports Stroke Fast Foundation. Mr. Patrick Camilo, good morning.
Good morning, PSA.
Yeah, that's a papa. That's no kind hypertension once.
Yes.
Number crime is to say anopebia bebia trot from your dibisima anopebia will be out to money a checkeko. And I know you know. You bet to my a pepano. Yeah, the bayonet. Because the quanya stroke a cum crofono because of hypertension silently. A one crofos why you and the mamisra. Make away anyway and fen on tonche na yanka alcohol no dia me ma wakwa aba yeah da mo ase alcohol consumption onum ensa ye de titi sensa ese ye duro
sana dodo na adwene eye won se ye duro because emretwem na yesi ye de nsa ehye enubina enoma yenya apomuden kakra na ense enhwemu bia nchira nka se ensa no untimi mfa bi kra
okay
nemum todo na abefa na se de obisi afa na ebe kire nsunso boni a ebe nam so amanaba entino obi on ma onom ne sa for recreational purposes na ya ewo ayarasa bia hu nsunso boni amanfo eba arasa bia ensa na omo no ye no ho na enam so mesa ade aba etimi ema obi ebrebo etimi essay etimi de akomayare eba
okay
ebu okran so na onom eduro bi a ehu hia so onom ensa onom eduro no fra ensa no fra eduro na wanom na etimi de nsunso boni ema obi kura etimi frame etimi pempi no ebu ana obete se obi efrim ebia no obi a onom nsa kese pa a wa frame ebu ona na ye eduro bi okonom ye ena ebia onom nsa na kan ho no na bra okoda enimu no edin sa nsunso boni no
sana kokeka ni we na kokeka
bu bibisa esi nti ensana de ewo nsunso bibre ewo yeso so de muka say ye duro no and just sad too much because there is no scientific based evidence I try say ye duro de sayare nti na hospital kra unhu say doctor bi a chara ka say je prescription ko to nsane no ebi say
one thought for your mouth yo I mean who's what prescribe but anyway I say because who bibi over my friend tincture TINCTURE say a kwan wa come for so dey extract alcohol and so kra no be hunu na bottle no ye kete e bia dose no ye baka say 5 year nu 1/2 teaspoon kra e bia na duro mo ye ayveda na herbal way no ye fe no nto na bisopon ye hwe se obinum ensa uhunu a ebetimi obesase ehunu effect bi ewo ni nipadua science ebe show wo nipadua no
yo medase near the kind mecha audience ni na alcohol so offer alcohol ye wo immediate effects nsunso a ohunu at the moment na near the kind alcohol no it impairs coordination and balance
okay
on say obino monzana se yehu a hu na bon say ne nantie mu kra no ensesan ya bem se de oye ne nema bebre sisa ne etie ne se ofa alcohol na se alcohol ni dru adwene ni mu a adwene no enema ye nyina broni be fe ne se neurotransmission ene boa it is a member mensa so ama na ye a esa neurotransmission ya I say electricity efa wires mu na abroad light sanity but so no alcohol na sa transmission and as a connectivity net me boama otimi ye niema easily no I feel won say slow it down it is slow it down and you won say obi a wanom nsa gina ho a ontimi kwa ngina ne na so de wanom nsa bebre no bonzo ontimi ngina ne na so esa ne say edu adwene ni mu no coordination na nke wo say twatwa so na utimi ye onioma easily no aye slowed inti eno be problem. That is one of the main things so bi anom nsana ogina ho a ebi onso so no nipa kon no reason no eno nso so alcohol affect inti etimi ka se obi no nsa ase wanom na adwene enema wo ye nyina ebi wa wonte ase ezan se onom alcohol na adwene no fa baabi na etimi bu ama otimi dwene hu se o ade a de ni kwanse me say no ema eno so ye impaired nti at that point no bonze untimi ndwene ye
okay
ye onkofo bi onoma say opese oye odi boni bi anaso ye bibi a o say ma aje se manom nsansa ansa na metimi aye ejan say ono aka se oye a ni reason no entimi ma ne nye ne ye aha nti na eka so bi no nsa bonze omo suban nyina ye basa ena so ono ma alcohol nso a etimi ma wo etimi ma risky behaviors
ema wadwenbone ema unya adwenbone ye issue bi obi ko twitwa na yire na mo ekromo ka se o twitwa na yire se kan ko se ope onom nsa onom nsa enye kura
sanity it is onom alcohol na etimi ma oye ne ma niema nka wani kan untimi fanya no ubonzo onom alcohol na etimi so ma say risky behaviors no timi de ena even near my muka ya will be a friend said don't drink and drive aha wono mensa na ema wani so ye hatu inti who drive into a danger because
okay
whenever so na when you accident alcohol no some immediate effect it take place no
and make say na sabi wa abodam enti sana be affect social uni bi pantem wadwuma kra wo ye the family
it affect
okay okay enti ye effect Mr. Camilo Fabi Soso na yemra yemhwe dos ye na wo se fa na ni kwase fa kra enti yemra effect no so
okay enti se wa hwa mo no appetition ankasa no pempi no no wi a odne sabonebo se ase ne mema yoma kosoro na se bibisa
odne sabonebo
so wo mo no wi na ne sabonebo se enye easy na iko mo time so mo ka no nya nanim no
ka no sa tentase opio wa gufo
exactly sa no ma no kire se ensa no ko mu a e ma koma no bo periperi na e mantinu so ye nketwa constricting tin ma na ye nketwa nti e ma pressure e be da wa koma no so ye adwuma ntem because na otimi de emuja be se akotwa ba akọ na eko sisi emu ye ketwa no into in fact kotoa no enko bokosa this or the ahode foforo eka ho eno be nam so ma nipa no aba benya emujabroso na mujabroso na mu ama e stroke na ba nti unse ensana need that straightforward effect e stroke so memum hypertension bit mesinti no e ma nipa no enya stroke e bi o he omo no msa kese no so a unse dodo na so aya kese mo fu ado aye kese ne ade egbu obeka se scan no nya ade but an entisa ensa no e ma nipa emuyedu menka na say bo ama cholesterol levels bitima akosoro ndisa ensa no unse mostly we can say okọ papsa empimpi no bonsa manfo nom de fra de nam ne ade nyina ka ma nipa no ebitima aye kese ni muyedu no na mojabroso so ba so na nipa no ebi abenya stroke anasa ebi won so a isan se insurance point no ye sa no so ye ensa no ho adwuma ye brebo so ye ensa no ho adwuma afi nipa no be no makona nim no wanya bibia efe no alcoholic cardiomyopathy say bia wanom sana ama na koma afeli
alcoholic
cardiomyopathy say wanom sana ama na koma no ahode na akofom anase wanya alcoholic liver disease wanom sana ama ne liver ne brebo enya ohaw nti we no de say de Ebenezer Kaya no ye wode ye obehunu animanim ya basa de mebo so ye titru omo no mache no ena de sa ha dwen bio ne se omo no nsa na bi o nim so mojabroso nti ensa no mintimi njai nti me no na masa no madru a ye de e ma am se me fam control me blood pressure na se mojabroso no sa no me wo ya emwa makudi ne baby a mo ton ensa ahwe se de amanfo lifestyle ne sa no ma na hu se obi be didi no nsa ni wie obi ra ne kafe na wayi pills na onum nti akwese +1 wa anya hwe
na ye drug interaction ni mienu no alcohol ene ebia dro no a wo fa no ni mienu no ebia na besi
nti empempi no ma memfa edrowi intremadro bi e fa ne flagel amanfo e peno no mpa
ana ne bonso nye de e common pa nti sa yi mu say ye dro bi
sa dro no doctor bia de oyo bia anom nsa obebusa se ene atwem ho free nsa bia be 3 days ansa na watumi aye de anom adro na ma ho ato se all the phrase ekim ahia na dwenam obefefe obetumi akọ into coma ebetumi ade o how can say abeto the person man free it is high interaction between flagell and alcohol no very serious any cause will be because ebetumi you are free as I see so easily cry
over the counter drug
and over the counter obetumi akọ
any one for abuse power
one thing is ayana nipa yem pese ye be church nsemu amaye o kan asem no hu se ne how no ehu hia na chen ne wo ka kire no eno nso de aya na mpempi no e do ha ka se beto nipa so enti o no medro bi a mesra obi bi akoto edro no pharmacist no bisa no ana ka kire nse me no mensa enti no edro wi e won susu aso me so ebenya nso aso me so bra me no medro no ana se mu de hen enti mpempi no ebi nso ba hospital a obusa nso ono mensa so me no mensa obi tim ka se we jai how many days or 1 week enti ano ma we nyina no aya na e de o how ka se beto nipa na so but onye nso money abeto yenso yeso
yeah
because I sabi we call nipa ebre ho no ma pressure be da yenso yeso na ye ni dumedi e wadi but o ba hospital na say insurance e bi aba o da ho a as we dim hwe ni mi wa sa na ne ye nkakra we ene nam so ema nipa edeba ena wa hwe ye relationship nso a obi e ware na so no msa bebra mpempi no aya na emfa enigye ma
abusuanu family
ma nkra na nso ejijane ade ntino how no de edoso.
Okay. Mr. Opon, yenyi fribu and I would do CBO have it me afa alcohol me but Statement Wellness Limited ni Statement Wellness Limited o ma fidi any friend companion machine ujina so a vibrate so ema ni peduano blood supply no moja ne koyi e dia fusa ne ye onsane ochichiti onane ochichiti we stroke patient a moja no e flow ye se utumrika ye say exercise e boni peduane pa enti everyday we ujina so a te say de wakomrika it is said you are comrika panti de bia eboa e ma untirim ye den wapom ye den refill wo so ekon wani ubi bia sisi so kama wo joint pains wo sciatica waist pains ni nyina e beboa wo e ma wo nerves no enya hoden kama ti de bia no asi esita o skin e bright kama Statement Wellness Limited no pesa so tia machine no eboa wo e medically proven doctors agiatum Kumase kwada so edwenase na Statement Wellness Limited ewo yemfra was 0247882362 0247882362 and that's 0208612238 0208612238 0208612238 so yenya kura abstinence yenya kura anase yebeti yendo mayammo
UPC say eba alcohol efana ehwehwemu bebre even WHO kra mayahu say yebeti mi atike alcohol with some amount but the ehun hia pa ne say o say efano in moderation I was here for moderation. Yeah, was saying I can say too much of everything is bad. It's bad. And very true. Yeah. Say can say no mayambo. One thing so I was here when they say and the youth ni bebre no. Ye di enam for echinom ensa.
Obi no obetimi no bottle we mienu one more down.
So at ya say. The agent say body mechanism nso so no enso so wo honom.
Okay.
Obi onom a obetimi anom bottle baako. Enye ne hwe. Enso so obetimi anom bottle ifa. Na aye ni bibi niema obehu no ono no body no ye kan so ni stamina a etimi ye nti anigwan se di na fofo echi na ye ka se o we enu we nti o se me so me num we but the chance alcohol no anigwan se fa no bebre e wo se fa no moderation me pempi na na me ka se although ehwehwemu ama ye hu se wo se ye fa no kakra se wo be fa ne kakra
research aye sa okay
yes wo be fa ne kakra because ni pedua ne wo amount of bit me tolerate at a time but they be ameka say any kwan so say ye dey pressure bebre etu ye nipadua so it's an say so no alcohol na kidney liver no and metabolize alcohol no and alcohol so ntina nipadua no mu nche e wo say e free nipadua no nti wo dey also o fa ni moderation onom ne kakran still now the pressure bi na yeden eto liver inti se obetimi a de bia me ko ba bia me ka se obetimi a jai sanum but ehwehwemu ama ya hu se obenom kra na e so onom ne kakra bi eni gwan se ofa e ma ne bo so obetimi no monsa no anya hangover no ofefefe na oye no bebre eno se won se wa bro ni pedua na ho ode nso inti esa edi sunsun so bebre e na bebro inti se obisami a ebetimi anom but emayenum ne bebre na so se obetimi a enkejai
kra yeda se Mr. Patrick Camilo
moderation na aya na enhwemu aya na chere se enkebe ya nka alcohol no 14 grams of alcohol and a friend moderation
14 grams no
and say yemfa na say
me the meals na me no betimi
convert into meals e bia say obi enom ensa ye 5% 5% no aya na do ma no onum wi a and wanya 5 grams but entes a percentage is in grams intinadu ni no onum ni na wi a no wanya 5 grams but entes a 100 mils bi a be no one 5 grams no in some fans say bottle na onum ye na 5% na say 300 mils a obenum bottle ni na wi no unipadua na age alcohol 15 grams dada
okay
so oyo oba dia e hor e limit Oye bema, you say moderation, obetimi I double of it until you are 2 bottles of 5%. Okay for you.
Okay.
But omom spirit no dey. And open moderation
say
40%. Yes, 40% plus and there. And there with my moderation no be say 45 mils. And got tables by because miensa.
Miensa. I tried miensa.
Intino and moderation, but also who risk. If you are bushing mu mojabo so obusuam stroke ho obusuam wo akumayare sa de esenom aye moderation no eno kra be se nya sunsan so bone woni pedua no so enti o se me na me fa sa de no se me hu ne me ye me ni pedua no because o fan dodo a ubenya problem ne kese ena se oyi firi ho so a mostly ana o problem no e wo fom dodo because o me no me ya ma no ma firi me nkra brem sa hwe nye me enye se o no me ya pekopena problem number name the dims are na ba ana a very difficult so very complications and the consequences are and so no e dey happen to me so
yeah dey no aso na obi or alcohol why addicted to maybe I just no mbro is no mbro wo betimi abo na na mba che no kwan be no fa so a wo betimi afrim
se obi epese osesa free and so no bebre ho a back on financial hospital wo betimi no doctors na kasa I would I mean unit to honoba omuhwe
etenoba be last said and hododo na
and the oba na se okopidi okaka se opese one see any problem here opese ye boana ye betimi aboana yo I mean rehabilitation centers on my you between do have a specialist psychiatric unit no they can look at it no my prescriber appropriate rehabilitation measures and nipa no you between dia kum yentimi for so be say on sesa e pepa na nipa na wo no e na professionals be gina so e de measures atokwan e de abo nipa no say enti hospital there e ho ani go standard say we hia mo a o so ko because ho na nim die na wo enye kwan masem na advert no so aye no so won sa ho no e do so e ma ye ma advert no so e ma yakono enkoso enye sa no ma no ye ntete so
ye da se pa Mr. Pon ye da se anope samubai sports stroke fast from contact to Johnny Ankoy e bia na bibi wo ho a ye mre na so ye sorry
yes enti me fa akonye ama ye boss bi akwaba ofre amana no aba obe ni dwumadi o ha friend Sarah Belson means one TP but you are welcome to Ghana and we hope to have very fruitful working days in Ghana sports stroke fast foundation your number no Mama Sima na
okay yo eti Mr. Alpon ye kwe wo futuo ba ko bi ade batudwa amaye ana wonya number ne dia ye fa number ne
enti sports stroke fast foundation your number ne 0598 926 725 0598 926 725 in fact we intrim Yamwan so say a baby digimadi be say no see him number so registered with mobile money so be person or boy or betimi de kakra to so na aboy edumadi ayedi
ye da masepa say nim sam ko church school for nkrofo manfo dwomfo e wo mapom den ho free bra monye hwe o madwuma o mu edi eno no ye da masepa me dey the PSC ladi ye ne Mr. Patrick M. Camilo Sport Stroke Fast Foundation omo president eno ena upon Ebenezer we deputy training officer one so Sport Stroke Fast Foundation apeteshe ana alcohol saden ehun sunsuanso a e wo mani pedua no na de ye me de wo me say say enkono flagel eno mo nsanka ho e betimi ekun wa hwa de be hye e bayifo ye da wase se no hwe me di PSC ladi Kwesi Parker Wilson eba encantadios adios ye da se
Ebusiafo yema obibia akwaba edeba Oyerepa TV so. Ibeye dui eye OBT agenda. That is Oyerepa breakfast time agenda OBT. Yedi asida bema ekia any PAC for Ghana to say any health and lifestyle segment on the show. And opay di ebusiafo in some no endorse year. Election 2024 the real man no. A few weeks ago. And Dr. Mahmoud Bamia and the campaign team and the manifesto committee, Nina Banya Diade, a year former President John Dramani Mahama, NDC flag bearer, Onam, Obontwa, Onam for aiding Komo. Now, one of the things that can are very topical and controversial, the 24-hour economy. And I'll pay we spend some time and talk about it. Now, my main first that over the weekend we call Kwesi SD Hospital. I'm on Shadan family. Angela Poku were nurse in Woho. In fact, a nurse for no still ne be good. Si be or share me di menim ni bibiano. And I'll pay me the aseda ebemano Angela Poku my nurse. Me the aseda ebemano and Mr. Azuma. Akwesi Azuma no lab hobby. Munyina no pay me the aseda kese pa ena mama. Ebusa for me ding at the Kwesi Parker Wilson. Oko eye Facebook app. Ye wo Oyerepa live on Facebook like a page na fa comment ego ma me kind nyina e dia ma. And no pay. E ya na atin comment say, oh when this for crowd 24-hour economic was am nti ase. Ye so man go so am nti ase. It's just a slogan. Na the implementation ankasa de they don't even know what they are talking about. But it's about me Kebi. MBP communicators do not Kebi. And none of pay one integral person within the NDC, former Deputy National Youth Organizer. She said, "No, Kasi, we know the parliamentary candidate at the Market No constituency of Volta region. Every time I want to pay my guest, Eric Edem Agbana. We know about with all the concerns and war 24-hour economy, of course, I have my own. Be answering now, mommy. Eden, I'll come on a pay.
Parker Wilson. But I say, I think, sir, we free Accra no. Today is the first time I'm in engagement on TV.
Well, that's true.
The Maminchia yet here for ni omo mushe ni na anopawe. Maminchia otumfo. Any all the traditional leaders are Omuwo, Kumasi, and Ashanti region. Any all the areas are Omushe and Opawe. Michia, regional chairman, Nana Kwesi, any regional executives Nina, Ayadamwase, say Omu Ahondin, any dedication Omudiye Ejuma towards the 2024 elections. Me by a Saturday anopa.
Okay.
Na me nin kofo bebre edin komo. Kotina restaurants, kotina places are many the people of Kumasi, the people of Ashanti region edin komo. Na me are very excited, me are confident say feeling any the meti every Obibeka say word on the street. Anything to go by. The NDC and John Dramani Mahama will do exceedingly well in the Ashanti region.
Oh,
yes.
More votes.
Oh, yeah, more votes.
I see.
We say Ashanti region a very, very important region in the political skin.
Yeah.
It's say you plan strategy BBA, that's a massive support base of Ashanti region is encouraging now. Me catch you say 2024. The NDC will record our best performance ever in the Ashanti region.
I see. Then I would just say the I mean, what's the ground? Because of the number of on the streets and
apart from that, no, who say they are like the gatekeepers of the region. Apart from the traditional authorities, no, you have various stakeholders, youth, market women,
right.
Traders, they are the people. Now only only kasa. Saturday me call wedding be some of them very, very typical Ashanti businessmen. Uti mukasa any bibia. You can say the economy has been destroyed by this Akufo government.
I see.
Obia per prosperity, obia per growth, obia per say or making progress. And see, they have come to the realization say the only way to restore such growth and progress, even in the Ashanti region, is to have John Dramani Mahama as president. I mean, you're confident, say, as a student of politics, if I can gauge the mood of the people, no, but to me, I catch you say, the NDC will record our best performance ever in the Ashanti region in 2024.
I see. Is that better also later?
Yes.
But of course, constituency is saying,
Nyamiadom Ketu not there. Bibia Boko na yenim say settled. Say Nyamiadom, we are winning the seat. We are winning the elections.
Right.
But what we are fighting for a percentage. You set the target. Say yenya 95% of the votes. 85% of the vote. And no enana a target. But say starting Jumana Kofobi say we should even review it upwards to 95% because Yoma Bibri assistant
for what I say for John Mahama.
Me personally no the biggest interest me target for John Dramani Mahama.
Okay.
Me 85 now I'm okay. But I want President Mahama to do more than 90%.
Okay.
But the starting campaign no, it is certain say we are likely to exceed the 90%. Meaning we can say the number of defections that has hit the NPP since my election as parliamentary candidate, they are in excess of 300.
I see.
Yes.
But those
are even the ones a public knowledge. For example, former organizer of several years, Obi our contest or constituency chairman da, very influential gentleman. Openly, they na President Mahama any rally no Ojimatari, he came out open to say he has defected. Or defected no ni branch crowd no on more than 100 people. Uko ni warder or crowd close to 300 people had defected here, just following that one individual because Onuna now ye Juma and brought them on board into the party and all of that. They have since get to note there. MPP has no track record, no vision for the people. Now, the new energy now me introduce here into the constituency, and also attracting more youth to the party. We are confident, say, 85% need settled, but Juma na is towards getting more so that we can exceed 90% for John Mahama and for myself as the parliamentary candidate.
I see. Great. For my guest, another pay Edem Agbana, K2 North parliamentary candidate, NDC parliamentary candidate. I mean, of course, you know, we initially catch from the Water region, normally become the candidates parliament straight. In Zambia, next year, January 7, he'll be sworn in as a member of parliament at the K2 North constituency. Now, another pay he's here, basically, it become about 24-hour economy. I mean, in some of the doors you pay, especially concerns about say, and this focus on one tier. Zero pay or why the obey. Of course, I've gone through the document and the woman in me. A few critical issues be why be raised. And more quite enough also questions be announced on their back or be answering in the amount. But let's start from here. I mean, basically, I'm sure so we would have an understanding of 24-hour economy, but we all share that to pay up. Today is the first time we see 24-hour economy. No.
I say, Wilson, President John Dramani Mahama, NDC, you started your preparations towards 2024 elections. No, a number of policies about so far. No, President Mahama make a pronouncement on over 60 key policies. 60 key policies. Now. I will share the documents because your communications bureau, led by lawyers Ami Jemfi, put together all those 60 key pronouncements and our policies are President Mahama mentioned here until we have them. Topical among them, Akua Asieduaa, the center of the NDC's campaign, the issue of the 24-hour economy. That will be a question. What is the 24-hour economy? Now, your 24-hour economy, basically, without all the technicalities, any terminologies are confusing. 24-hour economy, deliberate policy and strategy. Deliberate. They say what the strategies be at all. Nti nhyehyɛ a wo bɛyɛ sɛ na government agencies be any private sector, private companies be service providers be any companies be to me are running 3-shift economy. And which I say, and then to say Oyerepa TV, Uba and Uba breakfast show. A bob 5 o'clock and now 6 o'clock. A baba 6 o'clock ABR, you close from work now coffee. But upon Moya shows be in the night into your bibeba. Now no sube to us so sa ABR bob 11 and not 12 Mudi movie and now enyum and now program be recorded. Mudi betu so stations be so a bob 11 stations no be cut off. A bob 5 now must start say yes and but President Mahama Ekase or the shise be beba say na ejuma 4 ye be run companies aban agencies on be run 24 hours and which say at every point in time no ukowa company no be ye ejuma nti say running 3 shifts obi be ejuma ebia from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock upon second shift ebe to also from that 2 o'clock to abia 10 p.m. From that 10 obi so be fan
from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
the next morning any day a year 8-hour shift now so it depends on timer company bia anyway companies will bring running shift security agencies be a running shift but where the air can you say deliberately abai beye etu ho say companies are move to me no move running 24 hours economy obe bisa say why are we even introducing 24-hour economy there were 3 main reasons 24-hour economy no very important 3 main reasons first one is about creating employment
okay
directly and indirectly no about creating employment.
How is it going to create employment?
For example, say Uko passport office. Me use passport office as a critical example. Uko passport office and upper we are. Kofo bebre edq mu aden. Because they want to do their passport. And yes, sir. Ebi mu buy no 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Obi be sorry 5. Now call because the panu per se onye the first and omu yeman in term. But passport office omu be time ben.
I think 7-8 or so.
7:38 depending. Some open as late as 8 a.m. Yeah. So let's even imagine say yes 7 a.m. It's the air can say nipa obe start ejuma from 7 a.m. no. Omoye ejuma then there will be another shift. It is a passport office let's say 100 staff omudi ejuma because sa first 100 no omube pona say other people will continue. It means it will create an avenue for more people to be employed. Say sir.
Okay.
It's a directly no increasing the number of jobs. Passport office.
Oh, public sector. And this is a public sector.
We're public sector near example.
Okay, you are but we then I'll come
private sector.
I'll come with the issues.
They will increasing ejuma. It increases job opportunities. We are going to increase employment.
Right.
Second reason, it will lead to increase in productivity. It is our same passport office. So to me processing ABR 100 passports a day with a 24-hour economy. No, and she say no doubt say we run 3 shifts. It is likely say you can produce about 300. What you say? Into increasing productivity. Into a back convenience crowd. And then upe passport so one kotua connection be obia or no omunim say because of the inconvenience because of the difficulties ube first one before we nya passport nti nkofobia be goro boys on by visa any passport contractors you have to pay some of them as much as 2,000 3,000
yeah 2,000
now one behind the system no akoye connection amount to get yours early.
But ideally, passport should cost about 300 Ghana cedis.
Exactly.
Ideally,
I was saying to 600.
600 Ghana cedis.
Abana increasing it to 600. But in addition to 600 now, uto form no. These people even charge you 2,000, 3,000 because omu onkophobia, omu share office wa, omu be connection amount. But why is that fertile ground for corruption? Why? Because there is inconvenience. Because of the low productivity. And say passport office to me running 24 hours. You are likely to have increased productivity because this will lead to more passports being produced for the people. Until at the end of the day, you eliminate guru boys, corruption, any that extra cost, extra burden to the Ghanaian.
Okay.
So 24-hour economy say for those companies
employment and increase in productivity.
Increase productivity. Import substitution.
Import substitution.
You nyoma bebre ya import ba Ghana ha. Sanka ya to me produce san nyoma no Ghana. Eno ebe boa ya economy. Ene de bia ya Canada dollar. Omo ye traders no muti ase say one of the reasons why a dollar no they be against the cedi the fact say there is high demand for the dollar. Esan say ukotonyo if you need to convert cedi no to dollar and send the dollar outside. Say what are we talking about? Say import substitution. Import substitution say no man be bria free your friend say abuchi na manoni. Sometimes even toothpaste, toothbrush, petty things. I import by Ghana no. Say to me productivity and I production a cost we can produce many of them here enough for the people.
Okay.
For example, rice. Mimi constituency. We are the biggest rice producing district in Ghana.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
Ghana,
I see. We have excess of 880 hectares of rice are currently under cultivation.
I see.
Until we produce a lot of rice. But yeah, producing rice now. The problems, packaging, how it gets to the market, and the local rice consumption also a bit lower than it is. But what him say, in the year 2016, the total import cover for rice was about $500 million.
$500 million.
Yes. But then it's in excess of $2.5 billion. 2.5 billion. $2.5 billion
and they spend.
How much are you before the IMF seeking? And 3 billion. But 2.5 billion of eco amanone because of rice. When you have nutritious quality rice you are producing or you can produce locally. It is a 24-hour economy. What it will do near say there will be an industrial revolution. It's an Ubami constituency. Now say you were processing factories. You were in Krofua. Omu producing enough, omu packaging enough, we can effectively reduce the importation of rice. It will not lead to the stability of the dollar, of the cedi, and then of the cedi, stability of the cedi. And then many will say, cashew value chain. When them say shockingly, apart from cashew tree, any assassino. The people of Ghana are not part of the entire value chain. It is the people of India. India for because they own the small processing factories around. Nobody is able to produce apart from them. Nobody is adding value. It's cashew, the farmer. The cashew tree, any assassin there. Everything else, from beginning to the end, every part of the value chain has been hijacked by the people of India. Even Galamsey, any Chinese for now hijacking the value chain. So what we are saying here, sir, we need to provide sustainable jobs. Emma youth no. As I say, yen fancy be too ebe ma your productivity no. ebe kosro deliberate strategy ebe ma ye create sustainable employment among youth no.
I see.
Yes, Anna. That is what will help us. 24-hour economy need here. Ubisa o can be. You know no MPP. Omo ye deliberate strategy say. Omo name the impact of the policy. They want to destroy it.
They want to destroy the 24-hour economy.
Policy.
Policy.
And then me know where can say we. Let you mark it down. They will pick a line. Some me explanations no. May no in a context and yes,
of course.
They will pick a line. No makati video no. No maka say Edem say 24-hour economy. ASA. Meanwhile, they may not get to watch the entire show or see the
context
video.
in which you were saying that.
They are put together pieces of videos. Felix say about watches sellers. Say but the entire video. You see say now can be in a context.
In a context. I see.
Deliberately no. Yes about me. Last week me can be our sister station. Be say deliberate ignorance no. It is impossible to cure it.
Okay.
So deliberately, Wakachen who say, may ignorant. Edrubi anyone old money pana. Edrubi anyone
then I agree.
It's yeno yen for ahead the people of Ghana. Our discerning traders, youth, omo swami magazine. Yen omuye target. We are explaining the policy to them, and I can tell you, say they really appreciate what the 24-hour economy is about.
I see.
Now, more deliberately. We are see a time because
I see. It's a show more. Exactly.
Some of the concerns
are raising.
Viewers very discerning. It's your concerns now raising,
Very good. Now, what's the three main reasons? Employment, increase in productivity, and import substitution. The first thing maybe Sandy say, your economy is here. Do you have a strong and a robust economy? Everything supporting 24-hour economy. Currently, John, 4 years per
economy now.
4 years.
Economy now.
Assume so near 4 years.
Yes. Economy now was It is nothing close to robustness.
Right.
It is not. A economy is surviving on crutches.
Okay.
Economy no life support. Uko ICU, hospital. You see, will be life supporter. It means that the person is on the verge of dying.
Okay.
Saying equipment bini yede bibi choki kakra. This economy no, it is on life support.
It's what it means is a mobile. Some we say economy answer.
It's a but you see, economy no or life support no because of mismanagement, any corruption.
Good.
And then unim say Ghana, $12 billion annually, and I lose it to corruption. Unim say these are reports from various organizations. 12 billion and I lose it. How much are we before the IMF seeking? Any 3 billion. And the culture say, Dr. Baumia, any MPP, who bottle, they say bottle away. Imagine, say, in Siona bottle no, and leak it out. And that is Ghana's economy. We use it as an example. Imagine this is Ghana's economy. With in Siona as Sika eba into the economy, revenue eba into the economy. Now revenue ne ba ye wo ho kese bi wo bot na se a nsuo ni nyina esafa ase a ehwegum
na ehwegum na ekọ.
You invite you say we head of economic management team. This is the problem that we have. Now solution is say pour more water inside. Meanwhile, the problem is not the revenue not coming. The mismanagement of DNA it is leaking out.
Okay.
That is the stance. That is just the friend is saying the economy of Ghana made it here.
My point is that
great economy. Management, proper management of the economy and no ever silly the whole snow. Now you share to because you be that. Sisiano, you come about 24-hour economy. When we come no. And no, one of the strategies to put the economy back on track because we care about import substitution, we care about increased employment, we care about increased productivity, and then your productivity is low. We share your GDP. As we speak today, no, every Ghanaian Juma, you are working to pay off a debt because your debt to GDP ratio no, at 100%. Yeah. At the end of the day, no, what we have as an economy is a leaking bottler who the 3 billion from IMF account, who the emissions levy, who the tax on betting, who the e-levy still and when it goes out, it is going into people's pockets.
What it means is that say Jomama we need 2024 election of Babema 24-hour economy policy no. Ultimately within the first 2 years. It
over to me starting.
Over started because economy no say na okay or ICU because so CC into be CC first second year and say third year
Debbie President Mahama can actually start the implementation of the 24-hour economy from the very day he is sworn in.
But an economy or ICU
Papa no prepared for the job ahead. He understands the challenges ahead. Or you're prepared, he has been there before. Because one of the advantages of President Mahama Ediba into the presidency in 2025. The fact he has been there before as president. Or opposition, or the reflections. Outside the friend is the park, no, you can see certain things. So you've been there, you've seen it. Maybe President Kufuor many opportunities, somebody President Dilma, certain decisions he took, certain things he did, he would have done them even better because deeper there, they be always reflection.
Of course, that reflections all day.
You always reflect to move forward.
Right.
And yes, sir.
Right.
So he has been on the pitch. Coach, no, which is the people of Ghana, put the number out, say game no, but now bonten and share game no, read the game no from behind the scenes. Already you know to say our copac no so on him baby or step in the foot baby or kiki ball no kwa ebeboa the good people of Ghana.
And in spite of the economy now is on wobbling legs, you know, and ICU.
Economy no ICU, our life support. But when there is a new leadership led by John Dramani Mahama, naturally, and Ukra be Eddie confidence from the that demands you to take radical actions. And one of the radical actions is institute measures for the 24-hour economy. And no, now they repair the economy, create jobs, increase productivity, import substitution $1 no. The request, the demand for dollar no, form.
Okay.
Now you're stabilizing your currency, no.
Mate, I'll come to your passport today. There was for and I don't pay Adam Agbana, NDC parliamentary candidate at the Maketu North constituency, or a former deputy national youth organizer of the party. You know, say or boying and a few concerns I war with regards to 24-hour economy. No, what I say, and that's what many young here. Now the question you're asking is it very feasible? And I'm saying about economy on what I just to economy no. Is on wobbling legs, economy or ICU or life support. 24-hour economy, or sure. Some man put job, mama, or we near, or bits mayor within the first step now. He's certain in his mind, Sampa. Economy ICU, but then John Mahama, first year now, bits may implement a 24-hour economy policy. Mamimbo, can I say, pro code that I saw a system, while when you're a year cut out here, we are. So we pay your procode nibi. If you turn number pay it, a man for enya katan more. Procode if you kojak farmer and the buy, obey be a tour, doctor be a bell be a. Mr. Open the door to a Kanshi drag lane in a crab. When you do it to home from on 0302 678999 0302 678999 from wow. Of course, I'm going to be doing Komanafe now, Pebia, no by the amount. Sana Kujak or Mochaco toothpaste, any or mouthwash no, and so our system num, who are seven Kakakabo num, one of my sort of national say, one of what I national so was in the air, ya say, Messrs. Of a pay Kujak farmer or Mochaco toothpaste, any or mouthwash no, and a boy ye pa from on 0244481341. 0244481341. Adam still in the studio. What concerns, of course, maybe a phone line said the amount as we progress. Now, for also the Wajun Chep at the back, so we didn't at the Kwesi Paka was and we'll call your Facebook app. Or you pal live on Facebook like a page, now for commenting in our government and the panel pay my kind of amount. Now, Adam, we say passport. Of course,
one of
the examples of my and I was going to come to that. I was happy so we can a passport. No, the current issue of what passport office. Rebecca say because they are running 24-hour economy, but inefficiencies of what passport office, lack of if I say booklets, you know, 24-hour economy say back. Now all these problems, our passport officer. It defeats the whole purpose of the 24-hour economy. And now some would say, I'm solving the 24-hour economy, best of passport issue. You agree?
Very, very good question, Obisano. Extremely excellent question. But only
me too.
What are the inefficiencies now? I can want some lack of booklets.
Exactly.
Now, lack of booklets. Booklet as many most of the regional offices.
It's just focus on no.
Great.
No, easy access to a book.
Me too. When we even had the booklets, and then we announcements see as a passport office booklets. Omuma passports are. Go and see the passport office tomorrow morning. The crowd never go. The reason why Nkofobik is they have heard there's no booklet. But the can say when we were in power, the booklets were there. And then they said digitization. So online passport application, it started with the NDC. It was one of the things that Dr. Baumia lied about in his speech. Because there was video evidence on the nation's broadcaster, a news item, evening news bulletin, a broadcaster when the online passport application was launched. But then will be claiming credit say, no, and I did digitization by now the online passport application, but that is beside the point. And then say, because you know you are running a 24-hour economy, because you know there will be increased demand, there is a need for increased productivity, you will provide those basics, which is like the booklets, for people to be able to benefit from the system. Local government agency, they have some inefficiencies. How do we address that?
Exactly. I'm not surveyor, no. I mean, who's surveyor? You don't need a 24-hour economy.
You don't need to spend
efficiencies.
You don't need to spend 4 years, 4 years in government, to solve a basic problem like provision of booklets, which is an inefficiency. Uko DVL is here. What are the inefficiencies? Sometimes the difficulties in the process are deliberately created because the conformity benefits from the inconvenience.
And the thing is, the 24-hour economy will solve this problem. Ever solve the problem? Say the difficulty that is ever solved.
My example say. My example. When say, oh, time now work. Even in Kumasi here, sometimes as late as 10 p.m., 11 p.m. You are from a meeting going home.
Right.
That's the meaning. Say, I have to renew my license. Around this time, it be a pressure anyhow. And most of these government agencies are located in the center of town. And that is why one of the reasons for the 24-hour economy, one of the incentives I can is the issue of security.
Yeah.
Say, we'll provide security for environments now mobile operating the 24-hour economy. You know that?
Yeah.
And then 11:30 p.m., 12 midnight, me say I need to renew my license. And I mean him say DVL Ebeye Juma. I don't need to go home and come and join a queue of 3-4 hours the following day. I will go there and have it done. So these are the inefficiencies. 24-hour economy, addressing the issues of the inefficiency. We don't need 4 years. President Mahama can't come and promise he will be providing booklets. These are basic things that sector ministers, directors of the Foreign Affairs Ministry, they should be able to do. What is the person in charge of the passport office doing? that common booklets, sometimes for 6 good months under this government,
well, 1 year,
1 year. Now on sign passport. It is a Jomama and Kase. Let's address the problems. Now addressing the problems, let's tackle it heads on. And one of the things I say, institute the 24-hour economy. For strategies be 2 hours. You roll up or enroll all these government agencies in a 24-hour economy policy. With all of these government policies inclusive, you are increasing jobs, you are increasing productivity at the same time, you are giving people convenience.
What about jobs in employment? You know what say the public wage bill on Kwano is almost about 60%, 65% of the economy. Now, more cap 24 and then generating more employment. The question then again is, how certain are you say 24 no bema revenue about to pay the people? Because so be a 24-hour economy. That's a won't to mean to car. What is the essence of it?
They will be paid
because say no. Your public wage bill no, it is swallowing us. They were complaining. Sika and Sabeke and they change my forecast. So what is the strategy?
That is even one of the reasons why the wage bill now is swelling up to the extent that almost 65% plus of all government revenues is going into the payment of salaries and wages. That is one of the reasons why you must support the 24-hour economy. Why? Because you care about increased productivity. And then, most of the government agencies are, there is the different redundancy. Yes. They are on there. Because government in their attempt to provide jobs overpopulated some of the places. Private sector, some offices are receptionists at the time. But some government agencies they were bare 4.
Yeah, I've seen this.
You have seen these are the problems. These are the problems. Bare 4. They are not even working. First 2 hours, morning devotion. Call lunch. That is what is happening in some of the institutions because even of poor monitoring and all of that. Now with the 24-hour economy what it will do is with the 24-hour economy, you are expecting increased productivity where we set targets. So you do what we call proper alignment. So and then if early morning shifts producing ABR 100 cartons of this water within 8 hours. Now so more afternoon shifts or late afternoon shift, producing 120 cartons of this water. More night shift, producing ABR 150. Internally, what it will promote as a competition. So questions will be that why is this shift not able to produce up to this quantity? I'm sure you get it.
No, I'm following you.
Because no example. Even me my Juma or radio ni TV station that they be all the departments, any programs we do have our meetings where you report on revenue that you are generating. It's a breakfast show. How much are you generating for the company? Me sure that you do that. Afternoon shows. How much are you generating? Entertainment shows. How much are you generating? So over 24-hour economy, a 3-shift system, you are able to check where the inefficiencies, where labor is not putting up their best, where people are just coming to work but are not working. Then the system corrects itself.
The system cannot automatically correct itself like that.
Because that is the mechanism. All the mechanisms not too hard. All the mechanisms not too hard. Paka, institutions be and I'm sure it's not always that your managers or your bosses are here to give instructions. But when you know what is expected of you, I know where you work. When you know the standards are more established here, the outcomes that are expected of you, no, you will know how to give off your best. That is how it works.
I see. It's a guaranteed, sir. 24-hour economy with the mechanisms and the other, if it's generating much revenue for the payment of a
because for example, you talk about passports.
The issues of corruption.
And now, so the 24-hour economy will help eliminate even corruption, especially in most of the government agencies.
How?
Me, my example of passports. DVLA, another example. Because of inconvenience, no, and now there is corruption in the system.
Okay.
And no, we say me pay me driver's license. That's like when I walk in there, without any challenges, I'll be able to get it done for me in a day or two. I will go through it and pay the normal price.
Okay.
But knowing how difficult it is to get your license, no, somebody has turned himself into a contractor because on himself or creating inconvenience. So or benefiting from the inconvenience. So me too, maybe I mean anytime. And see, I'm a extra amount of money to be able to have the thing done for me. Meanwhile, the system automatically should have regulated itself if things were done properly. Look at the 24-hour economy, no be eliminating the corruption. Because the only reason why corruption is frustrating, especially government service provision, people always want to buy convenience.
Okay.
People want convenience. Me pay passport. That's a minimum say me call and check. I will be able to go through and have it done for me. Why won't I do it? Even Ghana card, I can answer. Who called National Identification Authority for office and there are people who wake up at dawn, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. No more for me queue. They have Ghana card. But for me queue, be crying the omu down for the for me queue. The stones, any other items like bag. No there are 2 seats. No so. Until Paka Uber be 8 a.m. 8 a.m. From 2 or 3 a.m. First 5 seats need now catch also chairman. Who person who contempt there? Sabag no me na mami.
I see.
200 B. These are things you can investigate.
I see.
Go in the office.
I see.
Me. I lost my Ghana card when I went for replacement. Me called 3 good times. 3 times, 3 days before it got to my 10.
Wow.
Second day, almost machine and a network. No, they were not able to link debe. Third day, no, I woke up around 4 a.m. and I was in a queue. Even that they did it for me about 11 a.m.
I see.
Because who calls is here? So many people are there. Well, this thing can be done across.
It's
convenience any time of the day. Say running 24 hours. You eliminate the corruption in the service delivery value chain.
It's are you telling us say 24-hour economy no mobile 2025 more implemented?
President Mahama Akase. Don't forget, you need laws, certain laws to be made to be able to introduce this.
But some say
legislation. They are voluntary, but the fact that they are voluntary, it doesn't mean that there will not be any regulation.
Laws, regulation.
The first agenda that call Parliament by God's grace, to see which laws and regulations can regulate the implementation of the policy. He is in such a hurry, say it is one of the first major policies. Under certificate of agency Krana, we will consider it in Parliament and start the implementation as early as possible in 2025.
Don't you think, sir, Sibia, you didn't command the nature of policy, no? We be pilot answer.
What is piloting?
So we will try with some
sometimes
institutions you don't need to see how it goes.
You don't need
generalizing.
You don't need to reinvent the wheel. And your policy here who call some other countries, some other jurisdictions. They are working
in system. System. I mean, social construct is different.
Social construct is
different. Cultural dynamics and social dynamics are different from UK and US.
Social contrast is different. I agree. But the fundamental issues, the structures, are the same. The same. Social issues, issues of culture, any those things that may be different. But the fundamental issue said,
which is creating
institute an economy vibrant even at night. The same. Your night economy in some places, Uko London, it has become a major hub for raising revenue. Night economy, and so why can't we do it here? Why can't we do it here? Yeah. As a party, we have a very good track record when it comes to policy implementation. Giving the opportunity, being voted into power, and taking over power in 2025. President Mahama is telling you that we have taken our time, spoken to people in industry, we have spoken to the TUC, all the stakeholders. We know what we are doing. We have a policy document in hand. We came out with FAQs on the policy just to provide clarity. So give us the power in December. And in 2025, you will see the implementation of the policy, and it will be done and done extremely well.
I want to give our viewers enough time or more consensus. Now, Adam. I mean, I'll go through all the documents to get a few understanding. Now, a year 24-hour economy policy for Ghana for one of the things I would say, and this is buying a year, the basic foundation. I'm happy you talk about security. Into one, I would say employ more police personnel.
And also an increase of employment.
Good, but again, I would say more street lights. I would say more route for accessibility.
No.
Before by 24 hours, you have to put in place. Yes. I mean, to say your power issues, and somebody to me fixing the power outage there. The question is, to fix all these basic things and sana policy to be ejina and I so
between 2013 to 2017, President Mahama enya 54 billion in terms of loan. And see all the debts now President Mahama use here to do all the works that he has done. KJT markets, all the projects, he took loans up to the tune of 54.
Right.
Is that it? At the time the NDC was leaving office, the public debt was around 120 billion.
Yeah, 120 billion.
And then public debt is over 600 billion. The point I'm trying to make is that President Mahama Wayebida, with the little Nana Ewohono, he was able to manage it and embark on the massive development projects that we talk about today. Number two, because as a country, you will scale. The only thing affecting us is the unbridled corruption. And and I affecting your mind.
Right.
President Mahama is telling you that the little government revenues that will be available, he will put it into judicious use. So you best see the holes. I've already cited, say, you lose it 12 billion to corruption every year. And now then, how much is our wage bill? Now 12 billion, can't it provide street lights across the country? 12 billion, can't it build schools? You know the value of all of these things. Into the air can you say second thing. First, a prudent management of the resources that comes into the coffers. Number two is that you seal all the loopholes and eliminate corruption.
So to be fair, policy didn't mean you 2025. That means to be fair.
No, it will be.
I mean, you don't need to just say 2026 and 27. It's even the first year.
Then, Sir President Mahama taking over January 2025
now. You have to put all this in place.
Does it stop all the revenues that comes into the country?
It doesn't. But there's so many time
even on that 7th, oil revenues will be coming in. Tax revenues are coming in. Loans are. It's at the end of the day, there's money. And just say, I buy back Akua or all the money. I feel for now. I started from there. They are government institutions. They are businesses that government is engaging. That brings in revenue every minute, every hour, every day. You know that. So what we are saying is that whatever is coming in is about the issue of priority.
Okay.
We are going to prioritize. Say. The person you rebuilding the economy. Let's put this economy back on track. A man omu bre, youth no bre, teachers are suffering. Obia bre, meaning all of us are suffering because of how terrible the economy has become. Let's put strategies in place because a priority project. We'll find the money for it.
You'll find the money for it.
Yes, and it will be done immediately. And you best study 2026 there. I'm telling you that the very day President Mahama is sworn in, right from the Flagstaff, from the Independence Square, on his way to the Flagstaff House, by the time you put our government in place, I can assure you that the 24-hour economy will start and the Ghanaian youth will get sustainable jobs to do.
It's okay, Ghanaian will get sustainable jobs to do. No, now maybe say. Maybe a war Daboso.
Exactly.
Obi a war to say Kitchen
North. He Georgia.
What you say?
Penny.
How would they benefit? Uncle Fono who call a year Jirapa. How would they benefit from 24-hour economy? Because now Kenya, I'm sure
if there is increased employment, and which I say employment avenues, everybody is available to be employed.
Okay.
Uko Ghana Police Service we have lots of people, our free communities. Excuse me to say, very, very small communities. I be more police, I be more military, I be more fire service. And if there is increased job opportunities, people from those places also almost will benefit. Make Kamba rise. Make constituency. President Mahama. Or make it promise be myself, one of the first things he will do and he will allow them to run the 24-hour economy is to put together a Gari processing factory because in addition to rice, a lot of cassava. It is a Iranian. Say market to men so benya increase revenue. Say you won't conform be benya juma or and see Obia or TME, regardless of wherever you are. If there are job opportunities, you can also benefit, can be part. Because if you create a Juma Kumasi, but there are people even from my hometown, Juma in Kumasi here, in factories in Kumasi. Andra, Michelle Flyer no. Where any patrie contact me. Omu from a constituency. Omu Juma. And say there is increase of job opportunities. It is not going to benefit only people in the cities. Everybody will have a chance to get a job to do.
That's Adam Agbana, NDC parliamentary candidate at the Marquette North constituency, helping us to appreciate a year NDC for 24-hour economy. I don't know if the answers and the clarity, it me abwa amount. What because I've said that the political parties, on the policy bar, we should thoroughly interrogate policies and name basic questions. From what you said, are you convinced with your canon? Do you think say are very feasible and are any feasible? Maybe if you're launching their map, probably in the next 3 minutes. Now, what join the conversation is 0594192409, 0322497264. We call Facebook Swa. Now, what we share on Oyerepa live on Facebook, like a page, na for commenting na go mame me kind ni na edi amount na mame bisa this final question na me share mo document no na mo ka about 24-hour agro processing pharmaceutical industry, manufacturing industry, construction, extractive industry, Adam, I mean, these are factories on we dada. But my question to you, import substitution, no. Most of the things now you imported, no. Correct me if I'm wrong. I doubt say Ghana industries, like I said, more of that. It's you know say more import substitution. Then one will say that are you going to create more factories? And now existing ones in Anache then you are still not getting that import substitution. I don't even understand my question well.
Both ways. Yeah, because both of them mutually exclusive.
Okay.
You can rely on existing companies say increase your productivity using the 24-hour economic strategy.
More than happens.
So the produce so already the existing ones so increase productivity you're already reducing
the import.
Importing.
Okay.
So yes, it's the import cover reducing kakra.
Okay.
That is one.
Okay.
Two, then you can also venture into the production of the produce. But don't economy be your friend competitive advantage.
Yeah, true.
Competitive advantage. The production of some things. For example, me person me setting up your friend is a local shoemaking factory. The most appropriate person in my view, appropriate place in my view so far Kumasi, because of proximity to the raw materials and the leather. I see a lot of local shoe manufacturing companies.
True.
True. So me set up a factory. Hey, it's got to do anything with cassava and not rice. I'll probably be looking the direction of kettle nut.
Yeah.
Because that is the most appropriate place to do it. We put all these structures in place. With the 24-hour economy, say you can import substitution. What it means is, whilst the existing companies to increase your productivity, so that you reduce the burden on the importing, at the same time, you must also invest in the production of items. We use cashew as an example.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Cashew, just like cocoa. Say raw materials and raw cashew they have to sell it outside for it to be worked on, because most of the processing factories here are unable to meet the demands. The entire value chain has been taken over by the Indians. So with the 24-hour economy, government will put in place strategies, incentives for companies willing to run a 24-hour economy and produce substitutes.
Okay.
For many of the things.
So it's not like factories. It's not like
it includes the setting up of factories. So far, President Mahama has made about 60 key policies.
Yeah.
All these policies, they are connected to each other. So for 24-hour economy, you may not see where they write establishment of new factories.
Okay.
But look at the entire policy document. You will see, strategically, at various places where we have competitive economic advantage, we are promising to build factories. So those factories will produce the substitutes now.
Right. Mate, the medicine in the phone lines and much for on pay. Now I'm enjoying the conversation. It's it's not about the 24-hour economy. I mean, we just want a better clarity. It's wow, the America said we want an informed electorate. Electorate are and they will make the right choices. It's based on what came. Is the 24-hour economy feasible? An economy, I just say, is on wobbling legs. Let me activate the phone lines for you on pay. Now join the conversation. 0594 19409 and 0322 Hello, good morning.
Oyerepa.
Yes, sir. Please can you? Hello.
Paka. Hello, Paka.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Osei. Osei, but you on pay.
Me pacho me see your fra o de fani nyina so. Temu maye.
Osei ti.
24 hours yi adwuma Ghana hadada o. Gawo ni o wa adwuma no mo tontin alawa oye adwuma ma de eche. Enya afi na eba maame bi wo kejetia na bete ene ni mutuo ne baku. Eba 8 o'clock. Bantuma wache. Patase. Tete ye kroma no adwuma dada o. Eji se o pese o your passport online metra honum 1 a.m. Meye bibia dada. Ade kana pa ma call for me picture ne me singlet. Ada na over dada say President Mahama be free flash star be free ye be do flash star house. Not 24 hours I started. I say well okay adabla ka ekowanu.
Mate. So he disagrees, okay. Mama next corners up. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my best friend in Kemi, president in Ghana. It's a fact of the Abokodi.
Yamyadum Oyerepa Nazwa.
It's going on in social concern. I'm going to I'm the make free. Papa Kakame can say, Yemia, ye papa, ye wofa, ye Bramahama. We need you at the more Magana de move. For Sotum Como. 24 economies was what they pay. Million back with the kind of a woman again, and you nothing what they pay. Was something commandments, and the one contrast, one reading, one side, one from that. A Ghana for your breno. Mate. 4 years at the president, and 7 presidents, never be count. Now 4 years, Yaki. I was so different 24 economies. Everybody go back. Everybody go back. And the Ghana for Numupia.
Mate, that's it. My next one. So, hello. Hello. Kind a few of the messages I have here. We say, okay. Hello. Good morning. Oh, hello. We say, hello, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Yes, I'm watching for South Africa.
I'm Pacho Medindi Raymond, Kasafia Jumakubian.
Raymond Bacho, it's on pay.
But then I won't be, sir. My blood, they ought to there. Ghana, you mean, is covered here for say, they promote them 24-hour economy.
Or since cannot,
yeah. You're both saying. After you will Ghana ham war this year, say you transform $192 million. $192 million. This is okay. The store system where minimum and secondary industries who produce and product in they collect the raw materials from the villages. So it is Saddam. I mean, 24 hours in Adina, Erana. Obama villages now, you producing them raw materials. No, Obama, you also increasing, and what doing was production. The nothing in our way, want them 24-hour economy.
My American corners. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
If I check for South Africa,
I'm Pacho Medindi, and now say, make us free at your close.
Right, now say, Pacho, it's on pay.
You don't know, 24 hours, maybe, you too. Any me, I jump on. She, my beer, what about you, beer, I don't know, Coso. In Ghana, Mary woman, the one who you have been one who you dream. Another promise saying, and nobody believe when this so. She said, I'm paying that all back. Obesity your man or the 24 hours economy bar. I said, you too. I'm not seeing the policy, and I also would be anything. Into me, again, no Casana.
Okay.
Oh, as a man, a woman,
the cray and Pasha the kind of clay. I didn't know no party into them one into it's as a more into and the major to say, yeah, the man of calling daddy, the guy won't play. You know,
point well made, Medasi. I'm going to corner so. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. But you're first and everything. Right, and I hate you.
Yo, it's a 24-hour economy. Said no chimu no cafe, Mahama Baya no assassinate. See, the passport officer walking. Any part of the saying a tomorrow. Now, Mahama Baya, any part of the saying will be to have our more passport officer or a few Moka or dishes our man who would say. And yeah, who knows a very feasible. So, and I will be in a factory. Any family in a factory, we say only 24 hours. In Chile or the year, Juma. Would it be better woman? And I say, personal offer become one, because
I'm so many incentives anyway. But Mate, I mean, he made a point. There are more incentives near the day. Taxes no, because show the special meter near the day. Ning now how can some be. Pameko, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Much for and everything.
Wadawuma. It didn't say it didn't destroy Junior Baunia.
Okay.
So I'm talking about His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Mahmoud Baumi, at the president, Cooker, NDC, MRN, 24-hour economy. Because now, so, Vice President for Republic.
Oh, we found much maintenance and not hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Oh. About your generation as Oko.
Paka.
Yes, sir.
Paka, me
I want to you might say morning, but your media journal pay. What I'm going to say.
Paka, what is your benefit? We're doing it number one. I watch Makwama.
Right.
Lawyer Kufiyama Kwame Numpesia, so Deputy Defense Minister. Mamentia Tamadino Kokwati and Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Baumia. Paka. And then the Paka, baby, what's a baby? One man, and this mean you're confused. Because in some of the Kwamaya, no business, you know, such number of them say, I say, the way I work at you, think here, and that's it, you know. If I am Koko, baby, because you won't crash him, and Tamo be a wet tree. I feel I see a Ghana police service, I will do a baby teaching pounds, or no about the movie. NDC, over Brandis a wambre. What can you want them hand NDC for so mobile my one-time premium? 1 to me, and NDC, and a big capitation but to a Santa region. Share every year, pray how I would say, fear the case. Must say a 419. A group baby, I'm going to a usual cancer, Mokra, here. NDC
Mate, so point well made. And you're feasible, Mate. Medasi, Mammy Corners Corner. Mate, Mammy Corners Corner. Hello, good morning. Hello. Joseph La say great policy by the nation builder. Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello. Richard Ortega say, if it's feasible in abroad, why is it not possible in Ghana? Why not? That is the question you are asking. McLean Davis say, very feasible. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Opes Kenye.
Winnie Abema, what is
it?
Opes Tapide, don't see more father. The next president of the Republic, His Excellency Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Baumia, Yampo Ponka Papa Nopa, Dansana, Communication Director, Opa Mayando. Opa, told him it's a Katina Ministry, which is formerly part of the voter region, so you're aware. And then another Danko Kupa Daroma, I'm on the my region, Oti region. Opa, Ubusa, Edema Bana, I say, one tray, me and me speak it. Ono ni from Ketuno and pass open opinion or catch and say
The police for Nipa, you better benefit. How many Ghanaian police got me employment within a year? Notice, the number of people who don't want to come get enough. Only come get enough. How many Ghanaians that with me, police for me, I employ. Again, I can't increase production. Company then increase production without a demand. Company be able to increase production. There should be a demand. If there's no demand, that there's no way a company will be increasing production. Obviously, we know that other McBanani and this is normally confused. Communing the mocha. I'm 24-hour economy, a hollow, empty.
Mate, point one day, would this a Beye Juma? Mefa about 3 more calls, then we'll come back to the studio. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Yes, I'm Marshall Force and everything.
Adam Zenio Bossy.
Right, Adam Pacheco.
Media, no crying, Yamiani Muni. Abra needs to focus on my maybe, and I'm trying the MPP for you know. If a man and be supposed to call you about me, I want to know the Ghana. It's because I paid me in a day, back when I ever have been here. So, somebody for me, maybe any money in a yeah. Your problem. Next 4 years. I'm over the year, so I'm 2020. It's more like a twaba. Nara, you know, about
Mate, point one me. Mami Corners corner. So, hello, good morning. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
But your Pijan Nick, I come on my force and everything.
I'm the Charles McCaffrey.
Okay, Charles, it's you.
Well, and I pay the chair with you now. Yeah, young in your member of I check the booking I use. Young fire, maybe the people restaurant. ABD in report for topic which bring so by no petition and idea have a 42 meter. The but over the soon the answer. With this change for economy, if the PSI also I think the Elma Ghana the master. You know, I'm not more concerned. I'm not trying to start. I intermediate, shame going say, I don't know.
Mate, that's your point. I'm in for last call. No? Now I'm back to the studio. Hello, good morning. Hello. May Ann Thompson say, hello. Best policy so far. God bless JDM. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
But your first and everything.
Yes, I'm going to say
okay, I go say much you want to pay.
Good morning. Yes, I'm going to say.
Hello. Yeah, for last one in shame. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Much for and everything.
Baso, make us a Town South.
Town South.
Baso.
Okay, it's your no pay.
The person make an say MPP for Yana Omun the Omoka, Omoja. Muja, that 3 years as a body buyer. And then Kolana Moko. Vacancy from KG to D6. This year was 15 cities. This year 10 cities. And then secondary school. Ama Moya finance year, almost back or BPSA, EPA maintenance, Muji Kefia, Upon 500 Ghana CD, 500 Ghana CD. Where the FBSS? FBSS, I can't say FBSS, I'm not in Colano Good Pia. You can't say, I think. Amunja no Moka Soviet 24 hours economy.
Reading this one says, wonder means I say, why not? Very feasible with the needed political will. I like that. So with the needed political will. Very feasible with the needed political will. Okay. This one says, very feasible. That is Katachi Ampo say very feasible. Even as I speak, some organizations are running this shift. And I wonder why people think that is not possible. All right. Sadiq Nasamu say it's the game changer. Felix Opon say good policy, but our attitude and mindset. That's what you say there. Where you say Abdullah Razak say very great mindset from the incoming president. Inshallah. Okay. Ofosu Alex say feasible and it's very good policy. All right. Maybe but then there was a question that came in, sir. Was it increase in productivity, but there should be demand. Is a demand in new who produce queen?
That's it. My enda Frey will be any questions, any contributions. That will be say. I mean, started from before my basa question also.
Right.
Let me start with the first caller. Okay, say it is already working.
Yes.
The difference I say me there. Say all of a sudden no. MPP for no accept to say possible.
Okay.
To do the 24-hour economy. Yes, that's here no. Trash day, Tomukanyoma baby, I almost say it's already working. The difference say the Eco Susi as a company be running in 24 hours or as a result of their own decision to do so.
Okay.
But where a government policy to enroll many more companies
on board.
Okay. Mamima, typical example to a friend is explain the difference. Say, in your family, who decide they say every child must go to the university. A better family policy, yes, sir. But say, I buy the policy be too hot. Incentives count to make it easier for every member of your family to go or every Ghanaian to go. It cannot be said, say, because one family is already doing it.
I'm flowing.
Omo running 24-hour economy no. Omo running as a result of their own decision. So I can decide, say, me company, me TV station, me radio station no. Me running 3 shifts. Me decision.
Yeah.
But so I'm buying the policy no to on a deliberate, supported with incentives. Now say all of a sudden, 500 companies, 800 institutions are benefiting from it. That is a nationwide scale.
Yes, expanded. Okay.
The fact that some people are already doing it shows. Say, a idea, a possible, it is good.
Touch on the demand, because
there is already demand. If there is no demand, no, adena imports no, cost. Say there was no demand for rice.
Okay.
Why would our importation of rice increase from 500 million to 2.5 billion if there's no demand?
So there is demand. Okay.
There is demand. The production is what is lacking.
Medasi them time Lisa. Ekiaba, that's my co-host. Ekiaba.
Yeah, Paul.
But Adam, let me give you 1 minute. Your final words in after you wrap here.
The final words to the good people of Ghana, especially Ashanti region, youth no say Ghana needs a transformational leader.
Okay.
Ghana needs a leader that understands the times, that will provide structures. Any strategies are ever creating sustainable employment. Okay? Those short-term employment strategies, now even government fails to pay, that is not the way to go. 24-hour economy is a game changer. It is just one of the many good policies that President Mahama is bringing.
Okay.
I want to appeal to the youth of Ashanti region. This time around, let's work hard to give the NDC an unprecedented victory in our region. Now, we are confident, John Mahama is winning. The NDC is coming back to restore this country back on the path of progress and prosperity.
Adam, that's Adam Abana, NDC parliamentary candidate, Cape North constituency.
Kwesi, I wish I for Nonsia, any veteran say, Eddie Jumay, Ebremo, Yabrena so, say sorry. Now, your Macquarie, sometime will touch upon a sports crew, no, Eddie Akina, Ebetuamuso. Yamia, I don't know the young Quachen, I don't do me an etchina at the Pachia. The best animal be shed you, and I know you know a best someone to pay. Meeting Eddie Kwesi, Minimum Abema.
Kwesi Parker Wilson, I was after Yamian Mochina, a Bessiamba with another edition of OBT. Have a good morning.
Oyerepa TV, Efrinyame.
Shaba Electricals, everything for impending force.